Gather round for a little late night chat. I feel like we're going to be having all sorts of non-stop discussions between now and Nintendo's absolute dump of amazing games next week. I think it's going to be explosive. So what's going on, everybody? It's Zach from SwitchForce. New tweets from Pioro, new leaks, and I want to cover all of them with you so that we can discuss what's going to be there, what's not going to be there, and some of the confusion that is being caused, and just lay down some groundwork here that I've been looking into. Now, let me know in the comments down below which of these two you're more excited about. We got two things to discuss. The first is the girl in the castle is coming out to play. Yes, that's cryptic, but I'm sure you can figure it out. The new Peach game is going to be at the next Direct with more details. Someone asked, Mr. Pioro, will we get more news on the Peach game? And he said, yep. Now, this to me is something I quite expected, but I have seen others say maybe the Peach game is really far out. They didn't even give it a title. It's an untitled Peach game, which honestly would make a great title, truly, but it won't be called that. They'll come up with some clever name and they'll help showcase what this game is all about. Now, I've got another rumor that I've heard around these parts saying that the Peach game will have exploration similar to OG Paper Mario. If you recall, Paper Mario 64 was actually a side-scrolling game. Paper Mario was a great battle system combined with interesting characters, a goofy story, and side-scrolling exploration. I'm down for exploration in that side, but what made Paper Mario stand out was its awesome combat. And it doesn't look like Peach is going to have turn-based combat. At least there was no indication of that based on the trailer we saw, the opening trailer. And there really wasn't a whole lot of combat altogether. And I assumed, based on what I saw, we'd have more of a platforming style combat. So I'm very curious what kind of gameplay Nintendo is going to go for here. It is incredibly cool that they're making a dedicated Peach game. She deserves it. The only history we have to go on is Super Princess Peach on a Nintendo DS, which was an emotional platformer. Really got me in my feels as Peach, got angry, got sad, got depressed. It was a platformer though, with some interesting Peach quirks. I feel like what they're targeting with this will be more of a family game. I would be surprised, but super excited if it ended up having deeper mechanics. I just don't see that happening. So while I am incredibly excited for the Peach game with no title, and while I do think the idea of Paper Mario-esque exploration is really cool, and it seems like there's something cool going on with stage plays and dresses and powers, which does remind me of Paper Mario in a lot of ways. I mean, that's got the whole like stage thing right with the battles. I'm tepid on this one. I'm a bit lukewarm because I feel like it is going to be a very like Yoshi style game. Not to say it can't be amazing, fun, beautiful, creative, cool, colorful, but I am expecting a family-centric gameplay mechanic system, and I would love to be surprised, but I'm not holding Peach as like one of my biggest anticipated titles because I do feel like it's going to be a little more on the simplistic side. But TBD, we'll see. Maybe Nintendo comes out and surprises us with something totally new. They definitely are keeping their hand close to their dress. We didn't see a ton, we just got a little bit, and it's great to know that next week we'll know more. And it does help affirm to me that, as I predicted, Princess Peach will be an early 2024 game. The fact that they're going to show it twice back-to-back in 2023, this isn't that far off. They're not amping this up like Metroid Prime 4 6 years down the road. It's still not here. This is going to be out first half of the year, and quite probably first quarter of 2024. Now, Pioro's next tweet is creating a bit of controversy and fear in my belly and maybe many other Donkey Kong fans as well. After Pioro's Donkey Kong tweet, his F-Zero tweet, he tweeted this reminder: Pac-Man 99 will be discontinued in 1 month. What is this about? Well, Bandai Namco did not renew their contract to keep Pac-Man 99 afloat. So this part of NSO will be pulled from the server, as unfortunately some of these cool, quirkier online games have seen happen in the past. The Mario Bros. 35 game was pulled. Doesn't make much sense, especially since that one's first party. I understand this one because it's tied into Bandai Namco, whatever. But clearly here, Pioro is indicating that there might be something to replace it. Instantly, everyone went to, holy crap, what if it's a Donkey Kong 99 style game? Because that makes a lot of sense in the Pac-Man 99 style, the Mario Bros. 35 style. We've got these old arcadey NES type titles that have a simplistic gameplay mechanic that can be extrapolated into a battle royale idea. And that terrified me for a second. But I know Pioro's leaks have been very descriptive, and Pioro's leaks have been very much accurate in terms of how much hype they put out there. And Pioro would not lead with the Donkey Kong tweet and then come up with this reminder if he was trying to tell us that, okay, Donkey Kong is going to be just a sucky DK99. Now, maybe some people would still enjoy that, but it would be a flabbergastingly big bait and switch to have a Donkey Kong GIF, and then it ends up being Donkey Kong 99. To be frank, I don't know that Pioro is even indicating a new 99 game is going to occur, but rather maybe a new NSO only game will occur. And I want to say I've heard another rumor about a new Kirby title, and this could be a smaller Kirby title, at least that's what's being indicated, and maybe that is what's going to come and replace Pac-Man 99. Perhaps Pioro is just teasing that a Nintendo Switch Online game is going to be added, as this one is going to be removed. Now, maybe they are going to keep their 99 quotient above 1, because this will just leave Tetris 99, but at the same time, I don't think Nintendo needs to have another 99. And there's also plenty of other arcade games, plenty of other old nostalgic games, plenty of Nintendo games that could fit the 99 moniker and that could work, and I just freaking hope it's not DK99. I asked Pioro myself, and I did not get a response. Someone just said the two posts were too far apart. I love your videos. Thanks so much, Thomas. Anyhow, I don't think it's DK99, or I think it could be DK99 in addition to. Nintendo does want to amp up DK. This is something I've been hammering on for the past few months. They're bringing the DK theme park next year. DK had a big role in the movie. Miyamoto has said DK needs a bigger role in Nintendo's pantheon. They could do DK99. They could do DK64 on NSO expansion pack, and they could do a new DK game. Nintendo does have a history of liking to group these melds together. It's like they're playing 500 Rummy. They're like, oh, 3 Donkey Kong titles? Put them out there. 3 Metroid games? Put them out there. 3 Pikmin games? Put 4 out there. They like to group things in an effort to sell a bunch, get you hyped, and then build off of that enthusiasm. So they'll lead with something smaller, they'll bring in a retro title, then they'll give you the big final course. Nintendo has done this multiple times during the Switch generation, and so it would not surprise me if it is DK99, but in addition to all the other stuff. The fear that I initially had and that I've seen floated around that this is just DK99 and we're not getting a new DK game, I don't think that's something you have to worry about, because Pioro has tweeted things in a way that indicates DK is big banana, 99 thing is little banana, and like I mentioned, it very well could be a Kirby type title, it very well could be not a 99 game, and it very well could just be another addition to Switch Online. We've heard rumors about a Smash Bros. Fighter Pass being added to Switch Online. There's lots of other DLC that could be announced or added. This could be in reference to tons of things, and so I would not get too hung up on worrying that Pioro is actually bait and switching us into believing DK is returning when in exchange it's actually DK99, or even Donkey Kong Returns HD. I don't think this is a port, and I don't think it's the time for a port. They ported Tropical Freeze. I don't think they'll go backwards and port Donkey Kong Country Returns. I just don't really believe that. I don't think there's a lot of merit to that, and I don't think Pioro is teasing that in such a way, especially the fact that he used a new GIF from the movie. He could have easily used GIFs from past games, from past Donkey Kong, from the quirky but cool animated show. Instead, he uses a modern DK GIF, and I do believe we will be getting a brand new DK game that lines up with rumors we've heard over the years, and it honestly lines up with hashtag Trust SwitchForce. So, as I like to say, hashtag Trust SwitchForce. Pioro's leaks are done for now, but I do believe he'll be back on Monday or Tuesday with probably 1 or 2 more. I will cover those. I'll bring you my direct predictions as soon as this thing's announced. I'm expecting a Monday morning announcement and a Wednesday airing of the direct. It could be Tuesday, Thursday as well. We'll have to wait and see, but let me know in the comments down below what you think the new NSO game could be for Switch Online subscribers, and let me know if you're pumped for more Peach, and do you agree with me that it's probably going to be family-centric, or do you think there's a chance that it could be core appeal and maybe even deliver some Paper Mario-style gameplay? Let me know your take in the comments down below. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, stay positive out there. And until next time, SwitchForce out.